15 to 17 would raise a little more than $1 billion. But again, as we said, lower than the valuation, I think, of 12.
Well, they're losing a lot of money. I have to tell you that the old days when you put out an S1, it used to just be the management, the number, how much you're losing. But this S1 is exciting. It talks about what is going on at Pinterest. You almost feel like for Mother's Day, I ought to get this. And that's what I was thinking, Mother's Day's made up by Hallmark. You know that.
Yes.
But there I said, wow, this could be a great gift. It is a fabulous offering document for Pinterest. And you want to be a member of Pinterest when you want to be a pinner.
So again, you're not worried about negative earnings, ongoing losses?
My wife said at one point, are you going to stop talking to bankers about Liv? Why don't you just stop? Why do you insist on calling on these people? I said, because I don't believe that Morgan Stanley did drive the stock down with a short-selling product.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I think the statement they gave to CNBC was a good one. CNBC's done fabulous reporting on this.
We're talking now about a back and forth between Lyft and Morgan Stanley, in which Lyft wanted answers in terms of whether there was a product created that essentially allowed people to short Lyft, which would not be legal?
No, it would not be legal, and we are talking about a product. Did someone try to do this? All I can tell you is that when the Street.com came public when I was about 12, I was offered a similar product, okay, where I could short this thing because it was at 62, and my counsel said that that's against the law, and then the stock went to 1. So, it was suboptimal.
Yes.
But they said it was illegal. And you think that James Gorman is going to allow illegality? They have been very firm that they did not do that. They did not try to make J.P. Morgan look bad. The back and forth was a New York Post article. I stand by our reporting, CNBC's reporting, which says that Morgan Stanley did not do this.
As for Pinterest itself, I mean, the fact is losses at that company, and they're a company that is
losses.
Well, no, they've
half bill.
Their net loss is 62.9 million in 2019, down from 182 million.
You think that's
in
good?
2016?
You think it's good?
The net loss.
The direction of losses.
It's moving in the right direction. Revenue growth.
And you're going to say Lyft may not have been moving as.
Well, this is a company that seems to be closer to profitability.
Well, do you see what's
than does
third
Lyft,
most?
I think that's fairly clear from just looking at the financials at this point. I do not.
I felt 90% of the user base is female.
Yeah, I know. But I felt that I wanted to be a pinner because it just had good gifts. I buy stuff from Etsy. This is far more. This is like, again, a democratization story. But I thought was most interesting in the document was that it's the third most known name in the business, which I guess then means Facebook, Instagram and them, or Facebook Snap and them.
It's a well-known name.
Isn't it funny?
It's global, which of course is a key thing now. And so that, right immediately upon starting to read their S1, you'll Pablo in Buenos Aires.
You got the Pablo.
Uses it for styles.
You stole my thunder.
And then Chrissy in Atlanta cooked so many recipes she found on Pinterest. She gained confidence to start teaching her own cooking classes. She may have done that too. Mark in London says Pinterest is his creative outlet.
This is the actual
when renovating properties.
This is the offering document. It used to be a serious place.
Well,
now it's like, hey, Jim, when Squawk on the Street doesn't use it, and he's all the worse for it.
And this is not about sharing. This is about your own personal interest. In other words, you're not sharing any of these things with everybody. This is delving deep for yourself.
Can I share that Boeing stock is going down, or is it more craft-oriented?
That I don't think you'd really want to pin. I don't believe that that's something that is...
They could become a great place to talk. Well, Twitter's that. I mean, there was the debate over Lyft this weekend. Someone hijacked my Twitter and was just being mean to everyone. That might have been me.
I think that was you.
I gave, my wife said, will you stop blasting these people? I said, I'm from Philadelphia. She says, no, that doesn't work anymore.
Maybe it's time for you to switch to Snap, where everybody's fun. And
they are.
In a good
it's
mood.
such a, people are putting faces on me this weekend and stuff.
That's why Ray J went to 17 on Snap. They called it a fundamental inflection point.
It's fundamental. But look, the Pinterest, I got to hand it to them that they did this, if only just because I don't know how much reaction is to Lyft, but the deal might work exactly because what David said, which is that you got good revenue growth and you've got the losses coming down. I think this is a company that you might want to own.
Do you suspect, though?
Talk about it as international being a very important component of their business.
Yes.
Do you suspect that because they're coming to market lower than the last round, it's a Lyft effect?
Totally.
Any doubt in your mind?
Totally.
No.
I think that that what's happened is that they realize that people might go on Uber because they lost so much money on Lyft, that maybe someone who rides Lyft lost a lot of money, so they switched to Uber. You couldn't do that with Facebook. There was nothing. You couldn't switch to MySpace. But this is one where I think that people they want people to like it who own it. It's a little Tesla-like, but better, no controversy with the CEO. But I'm saying that if they like Tesla, they own it. If they like Pinterest, they probably want to buy some. Right. That's my thinking.
They're at $1.06 quarterly average revenue per user. Obviously, the U.S. still represents
That's a great chart, isn't it?
By far the bulk of their user base, but they are talking about trying to grow international. What are they? $3.16 per average user.
There's a CEO I know who uses it, and was embarrassed that I didn't use it. She's
Really?
a great CEO.
Embarrassed for you.
Well, she said, "How can you not use it?" You can put up all the stuff you want. It's really great. And I said, "Well, I don't know. I'm busy playing with Marco Polo. That's a new one. You guys use Marco Polo? No. That's where you can say hi to your daughter, and she says hi at any given time." I mean, I don't know. I'm playing chess with my daughter. I am an app-overwhelmed app guy.
Yep.
But Pinterest is going on I'm doing it. After this, I'm going to be a pinner.
All right.
I'm going to be a pinner.
That's going to be interesting.
All right, we'll get it done quickly because they're going to be going public very soon.
Yeah, we think next week. Maybe.
But I urge everyone who's thinking about buying it to read the S1. And I'm not making any predictions, but it could be orderly given the fact that they lowered the price.